Not really. Not without turning on the light and being the same brightness. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Depending on what time zone you're in, welcome here. One quick question for my guest and visitor. If you have chat, Could you please leave a chat and let me know how my audio is? Good morning, 1980s retro. How are you this morning? So glad you could pop in. I am honored to have you as a guest on my Live at 6:05 show. How's my audio? Let me know because I am on the fly today, but a promise is a promise. I said to everyone I was going live at 6:05 every Monday to Friday, and here I am. Okay, awesome. That's good to know. So, another quick question 1980s Retro. I remember your channel. I think you got an awesome banner. Um, and I think I remember seeing your intro, but I can't quite remember what region you're from. Just leave a comment in there. Let me know where you're from, and I'll get settled in here. Today, I'm just going to do a quick show. Probably wrap it up at 7 o'clock because it's Thanksgiving Monday and we've got family stuff to do. We got to get back on the road and get going. So, hey, how was everybody's Thanksgiving weekend this weekend? I know I'm talking to a lot of different international people at once, but it's Canada here, and it's Thanksgiving weekend. Yesterday was fantastic for me, by the way. Huge family on the wife's side. A huge family gathering on the wife's side. We got together, had our turkey dinner, and I am stuffed. But it's 6:05 in the morning right now, and I'm up for my 6:05 show. Good to go. Um, Serving from my home. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome to the room. We've got 1980s retro and serving from my home in the house this morning, and that is just awesome. And whoa, 1980s retro says, "Great mate, I'm just in my holidays from Corfu, Greeks, and I am I'm also chilling. I'm from Scotland and your audio is crystal clear." Well, thank you very much, Retro. Thank you very much for letting me know because I'm not at home right now. I'm not anywhere near my studio. I'm not anywhere near my lounge. I am in a small town called Picton, Ontario. That's right, Picton, Ontario. And the reason we chose Picton is because my wife's family is back together or getting together for Thanksgiving dinner, and we chose Picton as the central location between all of our homes, and we've decided to rent this huge bed and breakfast home to have our Thanksgiving. So we all, each took a load, our share of driving equally. We took our share of meals equally, and we got together and we had this great family meal yesterday. That was awesome. So and serving from my home says that she is not having Thanksgiving this weekend. I know hers is a little later because she's watching us from Indiana. Well, thank you for that. Serving from my home. I am glad you stopped by this morning. All right, so here's a quick little thing for you. Each of you, I would like to leave in your chat your horoscope sign because this morning I'm just doing horoscopes. So I've got a page of horoscopes weekly for you, and if you would like to hear your horoscope, just drop down what sign you are, and I will read that out for you later on today in the show. But also, I'm going to do some quick factoids and stuff like that. So, serving for my home is a Sagittarius. Okay, good to know. That's funny. My dad is also a Sagittarius, so I'm killing two birds with one stone here because I know he's probably watching too, but he doesn't like to chat too much. So, say hello to my dad, everybody. He's a Sagittarius. And also, I'll be doing some quick factoids, some did you knows and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. Um, Let me think. What's exciting coming down the pike? This is my first. Thanks for that. Serving from my home. Thank you for that. Um, do I call you serving from my home? Just serving from my home? What should I do? Do you have a quick name that I can reference you with, or you want to stick with just serving from my home? That'd be okay too. That's funny. Since I started this YouTube channel, it was Mike my whole life, but now I get the nickname Chillen, and I kind of like it. So Chillen with Millen is here live with you. I started at 6:05, and I'll be here all week. Oh, Lacey, that's a pretty name. I like that. So serving from my home says her name is Lacey. I like that. That's a pretty cool name. So Lacey, welcome to my channel. I know it's your first time here. I don't usually get too many people in the chat room at 6 o'clock in the morning, but that's okay. I made a promise that I'd do this every day, and it's really cool the fact that 6:05 is a little early for us Canadians to be watching YouTube. But I know over in Australia and Netherlands and all that kind of stuff, I get a lot of interesting characters coming in, and yeah, we strike up some conversations. And remember, this live show isn't all about me, as a matter of fact. I'm here as your host. This is your show. You wanna talk about something interesting, feel my guest. Just feel free to be my guest. You got a topic you want to bring up, how to grow your channel, looking at thumbnails, whatever, wherever the wind may go. As a matter of fact, I would encourage you to go over to a channel called Aussie Off Grid and give that guy a little bit of support. It's his. He just started a YouTube channel, and his goal in this is to talk about his land. What's happening is the government is going to be building a railroad through his property, and there's a lot of caves. There's a cave in his property that is home to some interesting artifacts, and he thinks that they need to be preserved. So he's going to start a YouTube channel and start promoting what's going on over on his site. So it's Aussie Off Grid. I'm sorry I can't drop a link right now. I'm not near my laptop, but look it up. He's got. I don't think he has either zero content right now or very little content. I'm sure he's experimenting, but I met him last Friday, and yeah, he seems like an interesting character, and he needs some support with the little project that he's got going on. So give him a little, show him a little love, show him a little YouTube love, if you can. 1980s Retro says you will do. Thanks for that, buddy. All right, so your horoscope sign today. We'll start with Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh, looks interesting. New areas of study could expose you to new ideas and different perspectives. Wow. New areas of study could expose you to ideas and different perspectives. This may be a good time to travel. Come on up, Indiana. And especially to places where you've never been. There you go, Sagittarius. New areas of study could expose you to new ideas and different perspectives, and this may be a good time to travel to especially places you've never been. Oh my goodness, Peter Deli is in the house. Hey, Peter Deli, welcome back. Um, I'm so glad you're here, buddy. It's awesome. So you can tell I'm in a little bit different location this morning, Deli, and it says it's good. But he says, "Hello, dear friend Mike. Glad to be here." Well, I am so glad you are here because I'll keep saying this over and over again. This isn't my show; it's yours, guys. Peter Deli, I would encourage you to go and check out some of the other people in the room right now. Hover over those three buttons. What do you call them? Three white dots beside their names. If anybody doesn't know how to check out another channel, don't worry, you won't lose me in the stream. It opens up another unless you're on some kind of different device. I'm not sure how that works, but check out everybody in the room, everybody. Let's start to build a community here, and yep, that'll be awesome. That's right, serving from my home. You say that I think Yankee mentioned you were an early bird. Yes, I am an early bird, and as a matter of fact, Yankee and I, I'm gonna save the announcement for later on. Perhaps Yankee will come in, but Yankee and I are brewing something right now that I think you guys will find quite interesting. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't rang my subscriber bell to get notifications, I encourage you to do that. I'd be honored if you did. But hey, Peter, glad to see you. Man, you are one of my most consistent supporters. I absolutely love the fact that you're in here today. And I'm doing horoscopes this morning. I've just read Sagittarius. So if you want to drop a line in the chat as to what sign you are, I will get around to reading it in the show sometime today. I myself am an Aries, so I think I'll do Aries next. your patience and ability to do thorough work may be apparent. You might effectively tackle some difficult, unthinkable task or work that usually irritates you. Hmm, interesting for an Aries. The only thoughts I have on that today are today was difficult to go at 6:05, but as you can tell by the topic today, a promise is a promise, and that's the whole reason for that topic. I promised myself I would go live at 6:05 every morning, and even though today is a holiday Monday and I have no reason to get up and go to work, I am here live with you five right now in the chat room. So I think that's pretty fun. All right, Peter Deli. Yes, thank you very much, Peter, for supporting my channel. I absolutely appreciate that. The channel name for the person I would like for you to go check out is Aussie Off Grid. Um, Peter, if you can drop a link for that, that would be awesome. I know you're a moderator right now, so if you have that ability, or just type in the name of his channel and hopefully people will be able to find it like that. Not sure if you two have gotten together yet. I know we were discussing it last Friday, but Aussie Off Grid needs a little help from his fellow Australians to give him a hand with creating his YouTube channel and specifically towards that niche of trying to preserve the artifacts that are on his land. So that would be really great if you guys could do that. So we've gone through Aries and we've gone through Sagittarius. If anybody else has a horoscope sign that they would like me to read or attempt to read, and my mouth is a little dry this morning, but you just drop your horoscope sign down there, and I'll read that out for you. All right, that'd be great. Um, Very cool. Okay. Yes, serving from my home, or Lacey. Sorry. Um, and it seems like you have a very interesting horoscope. I believe that's what you were referring to there in your chat. Okay, so randomly, I'm going to. I know my parents are watching right now, and Dad is a Sagittarius, but my mom is a Leo. So let's see what she has up for her this week. Leos, you could display a special magnetism and may feel intensely loving. Your romantic. Whoa, this is my mom. Your romantic relationships might intensify and may have a deep, compelling quality. Oh, way to go, Mom. Oh, I guess Dad's gonna get jiggy today. Ho, 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 that sounds like fun. Anyways, any other Leos in there? Good on you. Way to go. Um, exactly, says serving from my home. Go, Mama. Wow. Leo's got quite the Randy horoscope this week. Okay, and anybody else out there, please let 1980s Retro, Peter Daly, if you have a horoscope, if you have a sign, let me think, that you would like to hear me read out, then go right ahead. Um, I am still sticking to my promise though, live at 6:05, and I will be stopping somewhere around 7. I'm not in too much of a panic to get ready for work today, so I might run a little later depending on how the chat room goes, but it's 6:27 right now at 6:27 in Canada. Um, I can still say 6:27. It's not military time. It's not in the afternoon. It's not AM or it's not PM. It is AM. So 6:27 AM for all you international time people out there. 6:27. So, like I mentioned earlier, today is Monday, Thanksgiving holiday. We celebrate our Thanksgiving this time of year. Americans are a little bit later, and I'm not sure how the holiday works internationally, but yeah, it's a festival of thankfulness for the harvest and thankfulness for what we have, and we just give thanks for it. And usually there's a tradition around the house where you just before we eat, we say something that we're thankful for and enjoy a huge turkey and vegetables and gravy and desserts and pumpkin pie. And yeah, that's our Thanksgiving. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, so let me think what else is going on. I've read Aries and I've read Leo and I've read Sagittarius. Um, Now I think I'll do my wife. I know she's listening, and even though she's not going to step in front of the camera, she's around somewhere, I'm sure, and can hear me. So let's do Taurus, okay? Taurus, you may not be interested in your usual familiar pleasures. Instead, search for something of deep and lasting satisfaction rather than superficial value or beauty. Well, that's kind of interesting. Something deep and lasting value. Yes, I have a few thoughts on that I might discuss with her later on, but we'll leave it at that. Anyways, serving from my home, Peter Deli and 1980s Retro. I am so glad that you guys are in the chat room today. There's a couple others that aren't chatting, but I know I have a sneaking suspicion who they are, and don't worry, I'll get down there next weekend and show you how to do this. So it'll be interesting. Yes, this weekend was with my wife's family. Next weekend I'll be celebrating with my parents and my side of the family. Some great news over there. Um, my niece has purchased a home, so we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving dinner in her home this week. That'll be awesome. Okay, so we've done Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Leo. Is there anybody else out there that'd like to leave a comment as to what sign they are? That would be awesome. And Peter Deli has left a chat, and I somehow lost my chats here. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, technical difficulty. I don't want to reach up and poke you guys in the eye or anything like that, so I'll just try to figure out. Oh, Peter Deli says, guys, check out Serving from My Home's video, Craft with Me, DIY, Dollar Tree mug, really interesting. Hey, there you go, Peter. That's the whole point of the show, for you guys to check each other out. Um, so, Peter says he's a Taurus. Well, there you go. You just heard your horoscope. You and my wife share the same star sign. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That must be a new term. Star sign. I've never heard that before. So Peter says, thanks for reading my star sign. I guess that makes sense. Call it horoscope. We call it, what's your horoscope? Yeah. Star sign. Oh my goodness. Peter Deli. This is quite the coincidence because my wife's birthday is also May the 13th. So you two are right. Wow, that's amazing. May the 13th. And she says to me that 13 is her lucky number and her favorite birthdays are when they fall on Friday the 13th. So that's kind of interesting. May the 13th. Way to go, Peter. Yes, and I assume you are also 29 years young, same as I am and everybody else in the room. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Kind of amazing. All right, it's 6:31, guys, and we've gotten through 3 of the horoscopes. If anybody else, if I've missed you, drop a chat in there. Otherwise, I'll move on to something else today. We also have some quick facts, some uh, interesting facts, some did you know, some quick little tidbits. 1967 vintage, nice. So 1980s retro, yes. Well, you know what? That kind of makes sense. The 80s were big for us. I was born in '68, and yes, of course, we were going through the '80s pretty much at the same time. So you've got a channel that's pretty much geared around 1980s. That totally makes sense. I get that. I love it. As a matter of fact, your content is amazing. I love it. It takes me back to the '80s. All right, so before I start, I'm just gonna grab a quick drink of water. I'll be right back. Yes, Peter, we will definitely be doing some trivia. I could do some trivia today if that's what you guys want. Like I said, it's your channel, so yeah, I got a few trivial questions if you want to do that. But just give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. All right, there's a tip for you, people. If you ever decide to go live, make sure that you have something to drink on hand because Talking like this can get your mouth a little dry. All right, back to the chat room. Peter was mentioning something about wanting to do some trivia on this channel. Well, I definitely have some trivia. Why don't I ask you a trivia question right now? Give you a few minutes to think about it, and later on I'll give you the answer before I leave. I promise not to leave you hanging. All right, trivia. Number one trivia question. You know what? It's an A, B, or C question. A pippin, spelt Pippin, is a nail. A nail. B, a small bird. Or C, a type of apple. A pippin is what? A type of nail, a small bird, or a type of apple? That's your first trivia question for today, guys. What is a pippin? And why did I lose my chat again? Okay, here we go. Top chat. Oh, you're okay. So 1980s Retro comments that he is Cancer. That is actually my daughter's sign, so that's pretty cool. I'll read that one out for you guys. Cancer for Mr. 1980s Retro. Excuse me. Oh man, this might be an excellent time to investigate a complex problem. Look for something that has been lost or hidden, and you may learn more about your own inner being. Oh, that's interesting. I hope you didn't lose anything too valuable there, Mr. 1980s Retro, but today looks like the day to find it because I just read your horoscope and it says, look for something that has been lost or hidden. You may learn something about your inner self. And today looks like it's going to be an excellent time to investigate a complex problem. Well, good luck with that, 1980s Retro. I hope you succeed in your endeavors and find what you lost. All right, so the trivia question. Pippin, is it A? Oh, I'm reading the answers. Shouldn't do that. Back to the questions. A pippin, is it a nail, a small bird, or an apple? There's your trivia question for this morning, guys. And well, again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. It's amazing that you've stuck with me this whole time. And well, there you go, Peter Deli. I'm gonna ring the bell right now. Ding, 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 ding. Peter Deli thinks it's a bird, and so he must know me a little better than the rest of you because yes, definitely is a bird. And if you check out my content, you'll see that a lot of my passions and my interest in my photography um, center around birds and wildlife and stuff like that. So yes, a pippin is a small bird. Good job, Peter. You get bragging rights on that one. So the next question. Known as one of the most expensive spices in the world, we're going to go a little off track on this one. Known as one of the most expensive spices in the world, saffron is derived from what source? So where would we get saffron? Yes. Very good, 1980s Retro. Saffron is known as one of the most expensive spices in the world. Where does it come from? What's its source? Wow, that was quick. 1980s Retro is on the ball. He says orchid. And guess what? 1980s Retro says orchid. And guess what? He is absolutely right. The Latin term for orchid is Crocus sativus, and he's right. Saffron comes from an orchid. There you go. Oh, there you go. 1980s Retro is a chef. So we have my favorite topic in this channel today, or in this stream today, which were birds. And now we've got a chef. That's awesome. So I picked the right two trivia questions to start with, didn't I? Wow. Yeah, you were right on the ball. I saw that. Came right up fast. So that was cool. Also lets me know that I don't have too much of a time lag. That's awesome. So that I'm being able to keep up with the chat as it goes. Clap, 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 clap. Peter Retro. Peter Deli puts up some happy faces. Yeah, he definitely got it right. Way to go. Oh, I hear a little activity in the next room. I think I'm starting to wake up the house. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, so there's some little kids in the house this morning. Little kids this morning that I usually don't. All my kids are grown up and out of the house, but my sister's or my wife's sister has a couple of little kids, and they're just adorable. It's so much fun to have little kids around again. Um, just the way they look at the world is fascinating. I love it. And she's doing. My sister-in-law is doing a fantastic job of raising them with her husband. And yeah, they came out here to celebrate Thanksgiving with us, so that was awesome. That was really cool. I can just hear them in the next room. They're like, "What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?" Oh, promotional work. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for asking. I'm doing really well at work. Actually, I'm feeling very positive about what my boss has got me doing. She's got me on some special project at work, and we're sharing lead hand responsibilities, and everything is going really well over there. So yeah, that's really great. Um, Thank you for asking, Peter. Um, all right, serving from my home says her kids are just getting up too. So I guess yeah, we're definitely in the same time zone. I guess uh, serving from my home. So you take care of your kids, get them off to school, and yeah, give them a great send off to their day because it's an important time of the day to get them prepared for what they have to tackle at school. And you go right ahead. Feel free to leave the stream and take care of your family. That's awesome. I'm so glad you stopped by this morning. Appreciate your support, and hopefully you've rang that subscriber bell to let you know when I go live again. Um, and yeah, that's right. That's awesome. Serving from my home is leaving the chat, and Peter Daly is saying his goodbyes, and he will definitely check out the channel later on. So that's all what this is all about, guys. Community support and helping each other to grow. So let me think. What time is it right now? It is after 6. I've lost my time on my phone. It's funny. I either get one thing or the other. I get the chat. 6:41 a.m. now in Canada. Hey, way to go, Peter. Man, you're not even in this country, and you know what time it is better than I do. Um, all right, thank you very much, serving from home. You rang the bell and you support everybody in the channel. That's awesome. That's a great way to grow your community. I can't wait to head over to your content later on today. But say hi to the kids for me. Hope they have a great day at school. All right, next, let's see. Let me see. I've done Aries, I've done Taurus, I've done Sagittarius, I've done Cancer. I think that covers everybody in the room. Oh, somebody's sneaking around the corner. What's going on? I don't know if you can hear them whispering in the background, but there's what's Uncle Mike up to? What's Uncle Mike up to? That's interesting. That's funny. All right, so we've got who's left? We got Peter and Retro's 80. Okay, so here's a good old fashioned sports trivia. Oh, my star sign is good morning, Locke. How are you this morning?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
Did you want to say hi to everybody out there that's watching my channel this morning, or are you just here to say hi to me? Oh, and
We got the whole crew
you
here.
got the whole crew here this
We're
morning,
gonna
do
go
we?
downstairs, right guys?
All right. Well, you guys get ready for the day. Maybe you can come up and say hi to everybody who's watching later on, okay?
Say hi from over here. Hi.
Hi.
Cute kids. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do another trivia question, guys. Trivia question. I'm an Aries, by the way. I'm sorry I got off track there. Peter, my star sign is Aries. And I also read that earlier on today. So, trivia question. Let's see. I have five here and I've read two. So, hmm. All right. Do we have any sailing fans out there? This question is a nautical fan going, or not for nautical fans going out there. In nautical terms, what is a jib? Jib. If anybody knows what a jib is, feel free to type that in the chat. And that's the question. That's the trivia question. What is a jib? And just randomly, I'm going to pick another horoscope just for, to see, just for fun. Let's do, let's see, who do I know? Oh, let's do my daughter's. She is Gemini. So, Gemini, for all you Geminis out there, well, actually, we know who's out there right now. I've got three people in the chat room. Welcome here, and I totally appreciate your support. Thanks for coming by, all three of you. This is my first full straight week of live. I'm going live every day at 6:05, just so you guys know. And I realized that my chat room isn't going to be all that full at first, but I'm going to show the dedication and the consistency by going live every morning at 6:05. No matter where I am, I have my trusty phone, so I will be able to go live every day at 6:05. And that is my promise to you guys out there. So I'll see you tomorrow at 6:05. But for today, I'm going to be reading my daughter's daughter's horoscope, or star sign, as I've learned how to call it now from my international friends. And my daughter's horoscope is Gemini. Decisions you make right now may work out well because you may feel clear and objective. You may want to gather information about long range goals. There you go. There you go, daughter of mine. Gather all the information about those long term goals. And Peter Deli jumps in the chat room with the first answer. Peter Deli says, it's a triangular thing that's in front of this ship. It's a full sail or something. Yes, it's a sail. Oh, you retracted the correct answer. I noticed you retracted the answer, and Peter Deli, you get points for that one for being correct in saying it is a triangular sail. That's correct. That's what it is. A jib is a triangular sail. And I do believe it is at the front of the ship as well, Peter. So you were correct. No need to retract that message. You definitely got it right. It is a sail. All right. Another drink of water. Oh my. I smell coffee. Yes, I do. I smell coffee. Somebody's down there making some coffee. I think that's awesome. All right. And what time is it right now? It is. Nope, can't tell. Yep, sitting here. No idea what time it is. It's probably getting close to 7 though. I've been on for 40 minutes. It is 6:46. Thanks, Peter. 6:46 in the morning. You're with Chillen with Millen, live at 6:05. Got some great news for you guys. This weekend, Yankee from Yankees Outdoor Adventures got a hold of me, and we've got a little project in the works. Not going to give away too many details, but stay tuned for that right down the road. Me and Yankee are from Yankees Outdoor Adventures are getting together, and we're going to do something a little special for you guys. If it all works out for us. So yeah, just a little tidbit right there. Just click on that bell subscriber button and keep notice. And if anybody does, if either of you, I shouldn't say anybody because it's just the three of us right now. If either of you don't know who Yankee is from Yankees Outdoor Adventure, well then you haven't been watching very many live shows because Yankee is amazing creator, amazing content creator, huge community supporter. He drops into this live every once in a while, and yeah, I got in touch with him, talked to him on the phone, and we're gonna come up with something great for you guys. So encourage you to head over to his channel and make sure that you've rang that bell on his channel, and that's Yankees Outdoor Adventures. I'm sure you guys know who he is, but yeah, we got something planned going on. So if it's getting closer to 7 o'clock, guys, I'm gonna quick read Um, does anybody have a partner's star sign or a horoscope that they would like me to read for a friend of yours or somebody interesting? Just pick a horoscope and I will read that next. What happened to my focus? Whoa, let's try to put this back into focus here. There we go. Okay. Hey, Jelly Duck 100, welcome to the live stream. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Jelly Duck is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's going to make four people now. We were up to five, down to three, back up to four. That's awesome. Jelly Duck, I'm doing my live at 6:05. So glad you popped in. I'm going to try to go live every day at 6:05. Peter's been here right from the start, and he knows that my live at 6:05s are usually done in the lounge. But being as how today is a special Thanksgiving weekend, I'm at a different home right now. We're actually having Thanksgiving somewhere outside of the Greater Toronto area where I live. It's a little tiny town called Picton. Yesterday we went for a walk down the nature trail and got some awesome footage of the fall colors and the leaves. Not much vegetation or wildlife, but uh, Jelly Duck says he's doing a live stream today too. What time will your live stream be, Jelly Duck? And I'll shout that out for you. Make sure that I put it down on Twitter as well, because anybody that comes into my room at this time of the morning, I feel is going to be an awesome supporter. So I will help you out with your channel as much as I can, Jelly Duck, and we'll go from there. So you're going to go on at 1:50 p.m. So that's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. So that's 1350. So everybody, my international friends that are following 1350, that's a few hours later on today. My friend Jelly Duck will be going live, so I encourage you to head over there and watch that. Peter Deli is Peter Deli and 1980s Retro are two people in the house right now, and your Starbucks from Kuwait. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go review your channel again, Jelly Duck. And wow, Starbucks from Kuwait. That's amazing. Um, are you there on vacation or is that your permanent home? Seriously, that's really cool. I didn't know I had anybody from that part of the world. Oh wow, I think you've changed your icon too, from what I see. Oh, you're from. Sorry, sorry, Jelly Duck. I'm got lost in the chat there. Did you change your icon? I'm pretty sure I don't recognize that one, but I do recognize the name. But we'll take it from that. You're gonna go live today at 1:50. I'll probably pop by and check that out, and I encourage everybody else to do so as well. That's awesome. Well, all right. He just says yes. He did change it, and I like it. It's really catchy. 6:51 a.m. in Canada. Thank you, Peter, for giving me the time check. Um, it's okay. I like it. Yep, 6:51. Thanks, Peter, for that. 6:51. So that means I've got for a few more minutes to hang out with you guys because my cutoff time today is going to be 7 o'clock. But like I said, I am on holiday, so I don't have to get ready for work, and so it's not that much of a rush. And but yes, you're right. 7 o'clock. I should stick to it because also the topic today was a promise is a promise, and I promised myself every morning 6:05 till 7 a.m. And here we are in the stream talking about horoscopes, chatting, catching up. By the way, Jelly Duck, if you know your star sign and I haven't read it yet, then no, I'm not in the lounge. Yeah, Jelly Duck says, "Oh, I thought you were still in the lounge." No, I tried to pick a similar feel in the house, just so you guys wouldn't be too thrown off by my backdrop. But no, I'm definitely not in the house. I'm not anywhere near the GTA right now. We traveled out here to visit some family because it's Thanksgiving Monday, and well, it's Thanksgiving weekend. We came out for the weekend. Yesterday was the big meal, and today we need to get packed up and get ready to head back to Toronto. It's about a 2.5 hour drive for us to get here, and we plan on heading out early this morning. I know I'm up earlier than everybody else in the house, except maybe the kids. But yeah, doing a live show right now. Yes, it's Thanksgiving in Canada right now. Our weekend of Thanksgiving is a little bit earlier than the Americans, but Still, same thing. Thankful for the harvest. We give thanks for everything here and at this time of year. Oh yes, shout out Peter Deli. Well, hey, I got no problem shouting out Peter Deli. He's one of my best supporters. I absolutely love this guy's content, and he does a great job. And he's here every morning with me. So yes, Peter Deli, Jelly Duck 100. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on Jelly Ducks. I know I subscribed to him a while ago, um, but yeah, I'm gonna pop over and check out his channel after the live stream today, and I encourage you to do so as well, guys that are in the house. It's 6:50. What? It's 6:53 right now, guys, and let me think. I haven't read all the horoscopes, so Jelly Duck, if you let me know what your star sign is, I can read that for you. But in the meantime, I do have a little bit of trivia for you on the lighter side. Um, on the lighter side, punctuality. Did you know that punctuality is something that if you have it all too often, there's nobody around to share it with you? Thought that was kind of cute. Punctuality is something that if you have it all too often, there's nobody around to share it with you. And because I just chose that piece of trivia to read out to you today because of my promise to myself to go live at 6:05, and I nailed that this morning, and I'm gonna stick around till 7. Uh, Start to wind things down right now with a couple more trivia questions. Or no, actually, you know what? Let's just give you some trivia. All right. Um, Powerful playwright George Bernard Shaw, an Irish playwright, won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1925, but he refused it. His plays often highlighted difficult social issues of the time, such as poverty. So he refused the Nobel Prize and he wrote plays about poverty. If everybody can remember the great George Bernard Shaw, we definitely studied him in high school. There's a little bit of trivia for you. All right, so much for the trivia. On the lighter side, living on Earth is expensive, but it does include a excuse me, it does include a trip around the sun once a year. So yes, maybe living on Earth is expensive, but we do get a free trip around the sun once a year. Just a little bit of humor there. Oh my goodness. 6 o'clock in the morning and I haven't even had my coffee. Wow. All right. 1926, George Bernard Shaw refuses to accept the Nobel Prize money of £7,000 awarded to him a year earlier. Shaw was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. You're right, 1926. Amazing. Thanks, Peter. You must be a literature fan as well. I know I am. I love all types of books and reading. I can read. What do you know? I can read. Jelly Duck, have to go, and I'm doing a stream because my ice cream is melting. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, Jelly Duck. Appreciate that. Yeah, so you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be back in the lounge at 6:05 because I made a promise to myself, 6:05 live every day, and tomorrow might be quite interesting. If Yankee and I can pull off what we're planning, it'll be kind of fun. Yankees at Outdoor Adventures, we're planning a little something exciting for you guys to beef up our content on both our channels. So, all right, I will be good. All right, and all right, so I'm gonna say goodnight at this point, you guys. Or actually, I'm gonna let it go at this point, guys. Peter Deli's heading out, and Jelly Duck. So I hope you guys have a great Monday, and stay tuned tomorrow at 6:05. We'll see what we have up for us. But I'm gonna leave you with my last words right now. My name's Mike Millen. You're at Chillin' with Millen. And my best question I have for you is, where will you chill next? All right, good night, guys.